news. As Ken was just talking about, a global IT outage is causing major problems this morning. If you're just joining us, here's what you need to know. The outage is hitting industries across the world, including airlines, banks, healthcare, and media broadcasters. Major U.S. airlines have grounded flights, and there are global delays. Cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike told NBC that an update led to the outages, and it is not a cyber attack. WRAL's Monica Casey is at RDU. Monica, you've been there all morning long. You've spoken to some travelers who are frustrated, but things slowly starting to get back on track.
Yeah, Michelle, it has been a long morning here, but if you take a look at behind me at security, we are seeing some people start to go through there. So there is a silver lining. Things seem to be getting better. If you take a look at the arrivals board here, though, at RDU, you can see just how many people have been impacted. American Airlines says as of 5 a.m., they were able to reestablish their operation, and now United says they are resuming some flights as well. I spoke with a woman who has been trying to get home for more than 2 days now. Her Frontier flight from Phoenix to Tampa first got stuck in Cleveland. Her second flight from here to Tampa was delayed overnight, and this morning she arrived to find a packed airport and another delay.
I'm looking at everyone else. It's like we're all in the same ship, I have to say, or the same boat. At this time it's a ship because it's so many people.
United has issued a waiver to help people with changing their travel plans. They tell me they expect to see disruptions throughout the day here. We have seen many Delta customers who came here to the airport hoping to fly out, just leave this building entirely. One man tells me he has been rebooked on a flight tomorrow. At RDU, Monica Casey, WRAL News.
Again, this global IT outage, not a cyber attack, but in part is from a software update for Microsoft operating systems from an update that was implemented by cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. Now, just moments ago, the CEO of CrowdStrike spoke on the Today Show. Here's what George Kurtz had to say about what happened.
The system was sent an update, and that update had a software bug in it and caused an issue with the Microsoft operating system. And we identified this very quickly and remediated the issue. And as systems come back online, as they're rebooted, they're coming up and they're working. And now we are working with each and every customer to make sure that we can bring them back online.
And here's the thing, though, getting services back up and running will not be easy, according to tech experts that have spoken on CNBC. And the reason it will not be easily fixed, it turns out that these customers that cannot be updated remotely, that the problem has to be solved manually, endpoint by endpoint. And tech experts say this is expected to be a process that could take days. We'll continue to follow this here in the Live Center.
Stuff not working out there is breaking news. We've been following a global IT outage. It's causing some major problems this morning. If you're just joining us and getting up and getting moving on your Friday, here's what you need to know. That outage is hitting industries around the world, across our country, but beyond, including airlines, banks, healthcare, media broadcasters. Major U.S. airlines have grounded flights. There are global delays. Cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike told NBC an update led to the outages. It's not a cyber attack. We have team coverage for you, the worldwide impact. Renee Chu is in the WRAL Live Center. She'll tell us about the impacts to the DMV and gas stations that you'll definitely want to know about. And we start with WRAL's Monica Casey live at RDU. And this is a travel nightmare for folks who are trying to get out and fly this morning, Monica.
Yeah, Jeff, it has been a frustrating morning for people here, but you can see behind me, we are seeing people going through the security lines, so a silver lining here. If you take a look at the arrivals board, you can see so many flights delayed or canceled popping up there. American Airlines said as of 5 a.m. they were able to reestablish their operations, and now United says they are resuming some of their flights as well. I've spoken with people who have been traveling for days, impacted by weather leading up to this, trying to get home. I also spoke with a man who was here from Atlanta trying to get home. His flight was supposed to be at 5:30 this morning, and now he's been rebooked for 8 a.m. tomorrow.
We little frustrated, a little uptight because I was supposed to get back for one of my kids' performances this afternoon. So not too happy about missing that.
United has issued a waiver for people to try to change their travel plans. That airline says they expect disruptions throughout the day. We have seen a lot of Delta customers who have been in this area of the airport for hours, some of them just leaving the airport and heading home, telling me they're going to try again tomorrow to get to their destinations. At RDU, Monica Casey, WRAL News.
And here in the WRAL Live Center, we are tracking more of those local impacts from this global technology outage. DMV offices, if you're heading to one of those today, just know that they may unable to assist you because of the global Microsoft and CrowdStrike outage. Their computers not working at this morning. Also, gas stations, if you're pulling up to a gas station, this is what meteorologist Amy Wilma saw this morning before she headed into work. This Circle K had a sign that said cash only, so their payment processing systems are down because of this global tech outage. But this morning, CrowdStrike CEO apologizing for the outage that his cybersecurity firm caused. And he said, as an explanation as to what happened, that the system that CrowdStrike had was sent an update, and that update had a software bug in it, and that caused an issue with the Microsoft operating systems. Huge ramifications across the globe that we'll be tracking all morning in the WRAL Live Center.